Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are going to be shopping for a drift car and basically doing some auction house drifting. Basically, I'm gonna call this, I think I'm gonna call it eBay drifting. I'm not sure yet, but it's gonna be kind of interesting because we're gonna see if we can find cars on the auction house and not touch the tune, never having driven them before, and then just try to drift them right out the gate. So let's go ahead and go into the auction house. And so we're going to, let's see, class, that's going to be open, make model, that's going to be open, max buyout is going to be, we're doing this on buyout, not bid, by the way. So max buyout is going to be 50,000 credits. So that's going to be kind of like our budget, let's say, for the shopping we're going to do. So, and whatever we buy, we have to drift it. Like, that's the idea here. So let's see. This is an S2 Maserati Ghibli S Q4. What does this thing look like? I'm curious. Oh, literally. Are you serious? It's literally stock? Okay. Okay. Well then, never mind. Let's see. M3. Ooh. That's a clean M3 too. That's a really clean M3. I'm interested in that. And that's only 40? I want details on this one. Let's see. Buyout for 40. It's cleanly set up. It's an S1 807, which means it's not optimized for a specific class, which means it might end up being a drift car. I kind of don't want to miss it, so I'm going to buy it. I'm just going to straight up buy it out. So I'm going to buy that car, and then I'm going to look. Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to look for one more car because I want to make sure I didn't, like, pass anything up. And so we've got our first car. We've got an M3, and I just want to look through here one more time to see if I can find anything, like, super crazy. I don't know if I will or not, but that M3 might end up being the go-to. Whoa. Whoa. The only thing is, that's not really going to be a drift vehicle, because remember, we can't modify these. I mean, we can after we do our initial drift with them, but as they, like, we have to drift them as they come. So, let's see. We got anything more? We got a rip rod that looks cool. I mean, stock livery, though. Oh, God. This Maloo, jeez. Let's see. M635 CSI. It's an S2 962. Let me make sure it's not all-wheel drive. That would be the kicker for this. No, it's all-wheel drive. Never mind. It's like an all-wheel drive drag car thing. So let's see if there's anything more. And I think I might end up going with that M3. That M3 may have been, like, I know it was at the top of the list, but that may end up being, like, the car that we found. What is... Oh, God. Oh, jeez. That's like, boy, you ready to go do some drifting? Oh, my God. The RS with a pretty cool paint job. Let's see. By the way, drift mode in an RS is not drifting. It's not real drifting. Let's see. Anything more? We got another M3. That's like a track build, though. Well, like, I mean, it looks like a grip build, which a grip build M3 would be awesome. The only thing is the subject of this particular video is finding something to drift and literally drifting it off the lot. So... let's see. I'm going to go a little bit further, and then if I don't find anything more within a couple more scrolls, we're drifting that first M3 that we found. Let's see. A730 ISF. It looks pretty stock. Yeah, it's all stock. I was like, yeah, it's all stock, boy. Let's see. Stock. A lot of people trying to get rid of stock stuff at this, like, especially at this, like, you know, price point, let's say. A lot of people trying to get rid of stock stuff. Let's see. Oh, this could be interesting. It's a buyout of 20. What? Whoa. Subaru Legacy RS. I'm sure that that's all-wheel drive, but... Alright, I'm going to pick this Z up. But that M3 is going to be the one that we... Oh, wow. It's got a lot of front camber. It's got a lot of front camber. So I picked both of these cars up. For 60,000 credits. One was 40, one was 20. And so I'm going to collect the Z, and then I'm going to collect the M3. And I feel like, you know, for 60,000 credits, hopefully these cars are really, really good. Hopefully they're, like, actually good tunes, because they could be great tunes. They could be terrible tunes. So, let's see. Auction alerts. You won the M3. Go to M3, please. Plus. Go to M3, plus. And collect M3 plus. We're gonna drive the M3 first, and then we're gonna drive the Z, and we're gonna see first of all which one I like better. Secondly, which one has the better tune, and third, which one I would personally like. Which one I think we personally like ended up with a better car on. So let's go to BMW first, and grab that E46 M3. Where is that E46? There it is. So we're dealing with 492 horsepower, 366 foot-pounds of torque. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's an S1 807. It's a very cleanly set up car. Nice, nice blue, you know, nice HRE wheels. It's not super aggressive in terms of camber or anything like that. But I also, well, at the same time, it looks like the front has maybe a little bit of negative. And the rear is pretty much none, if I had to say. Like, that I think is what we're working with here, but we'll have to see once we drive it. All right, so very clean looking car though. So we'll set off. And let's give it our first acceleration and go. Spin second a little bit. Oh, wow. Okay, that's kind of weird. Oh, God, hi. Wow. A lot of traffic. Okay, so let's get our bearings real quick, and we'll pop into interior view. Let's go. We'll go this way. So it's fairly predictable. It's definitely not, like, overpowered. It's got just enough power. Just enough power to do what it needs to do. It's not crazy. In fact, this feels like it would be a good car for somebody that's like just learning how to drift. Ow. You gotta ride second gear out. You really do. Excuse me, Audi. You really gotta ride second gear out, because when you shift to third... No. No! Oh my God, Anna. Go away. Jeez. Okay. So, anyways... This feels like it'd be a pretty good car for somebody to learn how to drift on. The only thing like I would do is I would basically shorten third gear, because right now third gear is really tall, and there's some areas where it's like it's too open for second, but third just bogs down. So I would definitely do that. It's a little lazy on the transitions. You really have to kind of manhandle it on the transitions. It's a little lazy. But other than that, like, it's not a bad car, that's for sure. I mean, it's a good feeling car. It's a good driving car. It's a smooth car to drift. It's just, I don't know, man. The higher speed stuff, once you get into third, it either needs shorter gearing or more power. And that's the biggest takeaway I'm getting from it, is that it needs either shorter gearing or more power once you hit third. I mean, if you want to make third gear work in this car, you have to be going really, really fast already. Like really quick. Like, you have to be going at a pretty decent lick to make third gear work. I'm going to have to go, to the grass to avoid that mini. Whoop. From one side, back to the other. Really screwed that up. That was crap. I want to go back and, like, I always want to go back and redo a corner that I screw up on, because I'm like, wow, you have to, like, redeem yourself. That was horrible. Like I said, like, for the low-speed stuff, oh my God, this thing is great. For the low-speed drifting, this thing is great. For the higher-speed stuff, or, well, not even higher speed, because with higher speed, you can just use momentum, but, like, medium speed, where you would be in third, again, it needs either a shorter third or a little bit more oomph. And with those two things handled, this would be an awesome car, especially for something that I just bought off the auction house and just, you know, to drift right out of the box. I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty impressed, I do have to say. And, like, actually looking at the car, let me go to photo mode real quick, because it's a pretty car. It's a pretty car to look at. And, like if you look at it, it's just clean, man. It's very low, but it's nicely fitted. You know what I mean? Like, everything is nicely fitted up, and it just looks nice. It just looks really, really good. Really good. Get out of the bush. But no, it just looks really, really good. And honestly, like, I have a liking for this car. I really do. Is it tuned the way I would tune it? No. But for being a tune, like something that I just picked up right off the auction house and jumped right into drifting, it works really well. So now let's see about the Nissan, about the 350Z Nismo, because I'm curious. So that M3 was 40. The Z I picked up for 20, and the Z looked like it had a lot more camber in the front than that M3 did. But more camber in the front isn't always just the sole answer. So let's go ahead and get in this 350Z, and we'll see what happens. Now, the Z is going to have probably a little bit less torque, but God, you know, I really never have cared for that 350Z Nismo rear bumper. I love the front bumper, don't like the rear bumper. So anyways, let's see what you will do. First acceleration. Oh my God, how much power are we making? I didn't look when I bought the car. So like 580, that's pretty good. Hooks up in third. It's okay, so it's turbo. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, look at this. Oh my God. And I got this on the auction house for 20,000 credits. Now, it might not be tuned exactly the way I would tune it, but my God, I mean, the results of its current setup speak for themselves. I mean, look at it. Seriously. Look at this thing. Huh. I'm genuinely happy with this car. Like, genuinely, I'm impressed. And I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy I decided to go with, like, that second choice. This is definitely, like, dude. Also, if you consider the fact that this is half of what the M3 was, it's like, holy crap. That is ridiculous that this is half of what the M3 was. That's insane. Just a little drift around, like, a little drift around, like, around my car's dad on Father's Day. Not even, well, this isn't even really my car's dad. That would be like a 280Z. But yeah, no, like, dude, how much boost does this thing run? Like 14.7 pounds, so almost 15 pounds of boost. That's not bad. It's got some good control to it. There are, like I said, a couple things I would change personally. But man, for a package that you just picked up on the auction house for 20,000 credits, that is awesome. This is definitely the best 20,000 credit drift car that I've ever picked up. That's for sure. Like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I know I keep just going on and on about it, but I'll tell you something. It's really freaking good, and it's really freaking impressive. Like, it's so impressive to me, the fact that, like, somebody just got rid of this for 20,000 credits, and they just got rid of it. Like, I don't get why you would be so enthusiastic to get rid of this car. I mean, as a drift car, it's a machine. It really is. It's got enough power that you can just lay into it and get it sideways, but it's got enough control that you can e-brake it, clutch kick it. I mean, do whatever you freaking want. I mean, look at the thing. Look at the thing. It's like, and the paint job, well, I should say, like, really more of like a wrap, but like, no, oh my God, no, what the heck, okay, there, okay, like, the paint job is really cool, and like, the setup is awesome. I just, like, man, I can't get over how awesome this car is. This car's great. This car is really, really, really great, and I am extremely impressed with it, especially for, like, 20,000 credits on the auction house with a random tune that I haven't touched. Yeah, this is a good car. This is a really, really, really good car, and it has my, my praise for sure. So, if you guys enjoyed this video in Forza Horizon 3, don't forget to click that like button. Tell me in the comments below what y'all thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see y'all next time. Talk to y'all later.